Game time. Bring the pain time.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Suns earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and definitely the team to beat. And checking out New Orleans, just way behind. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. MP out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 down low. And for the Pelicans, they've got Wembanyama. DeJounte Murray is out there with Brown. And it's Boston in at the 2 spot. Here we are in the middle of the season, and Doris, are most of these teams where you expected they'd be in the standings?
I think, Kevin, what's always fascinating about the way a season plays, there's usually 1 or 2 surprises. It might be a team-driven surprise, or maybe the emergence of a player that was unexpected. But that is always what you love about this sport. Guys work hard to exceed expectations of them. Same thing can be said of the teams. Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane of D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
Pass to Boston. Over MP, and that one's good, Boston.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Dunn misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Messi. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off.
At the line for New Orleans, Messi. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. MP kicks to Jackson. A 3 from MP. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Boston, covered by MP. And that one is good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here's MP for three. Messi grabs the rebound. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
MP outside. Outside Jackson. Back to MP. Ball's knocked loose. Here he goes. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Suns #1.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Robinson Earls checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Murray. 23 points his last outing. The layup missed. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent. They want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball game.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Offensive rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. Fires from deep. And the 3-ball is good. Boston's got 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP passes to Jackson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. There's the screen for 3. Murray, rebound by the Suns. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And how about we check the numbers for Devin Booker?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Devin Booker. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Buries it from 3-point range.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Wide open look here for Murray. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Suns leading by 3. To the middle, here's Jackson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Boston. He's covered by Beal. New Orleans moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Boston. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Robinson Earl. Brown right side. They set the pick. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Suns, fresh from a win against Portland.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Yeah, this is what they love about this young guy. MP puts a ton of pressure on your defense, and he's just getting out of the gates, folks.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And then for Phoenix, Champagne's checked in, and O'Neal subbed in for Jackson. Here's Anthony, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a professional scorer, folks. The mid-range jumper is on time and on target there.
Outside, Beal. MP finds O'Neal. Unloads. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Anthony. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been... Timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against Portland was tremendous. He finished with 52 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And for the Suns, MP out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Iguodala in at center. Beal dishes to MP. Back to Beal. Outside, O'Neal. On the wing, MP. Beal, the pass to MP. For the three. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Anthony. And the layup is good. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Capella. Lets it go. That shot, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
MP finds Beal. Back to MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's done in for Bradley Beal. And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 10. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Booker. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, He has great vision.
Pass to Hawkins. Wembanyama, a screen on MP. Elbow shot. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Suns leading by 10. The three from MP. Pelicans with the rebound. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Suns.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
The three from MP. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. Murray against MP. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket for Murray.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And stolen by Murray. Pass to Brown.
What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. Suns leading by 6. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Murray looking around. Down low. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Murray. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's only a 5-point Suns lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, MP. Suns moving the ball around. Outside for Beal. MP passes to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. MP against Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 9.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
MP has been leading the charge for the Suns. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are.
You know, for New Orleans, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Suns.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Murray. Brown out there with Wembanyama. And it's Misi in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 26 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Boston. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray against Booker. Fires the 3. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Murray.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Dunn passes to Jackson. In the corner, it's MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Brown dishes to Murray. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside for the tie. Boston. The putback. Pelicans keep it alive. Booker against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boston. And stolen by Dunn. Jackson kicks to Booker. The 3 from MP. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it down. Boston, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
To the paint. And another turnover here by New Orleans. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Brown outside. Inside from close range. And the rejection by MP. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Suns lead. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's the 3. They get it again. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got 7.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Dunn misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Murray outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, putting the team first. MP making a well-placed pass.
Pelicans trail by 5. Murray outside. Sweet little floater. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And that one's good. MP. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Pass to Boston. That one misses. Good defense by MP.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Phoenix leading by 7. Allen passes to Beal. The 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the rejection by Jackson. MP finds a gap. Here's Boston. 13 points in the game. Pass to Capella. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Over to the wing. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Capella. Pass to Boston. Anthony on the wing. A 3-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 9 points.
I absolutely love the aggression from 3 by Cole Anthony, because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
MP, no good. Pelicans trail by 5. Anthony in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. MP outside. 3-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And don't go... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread.
He's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And the Suns also making a change. MV's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Booker. O'Neal is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's MP. And it's Champagnie in at the center position. MP, no good. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Capella. From 10 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Champagnie passes to MP. It's MP with a 3 from the corner.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
I love Cole Anthony because when he sees an opening to attack off a drive, he does not hesitate.
Pass to Champagnie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. For 3, Murray. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beal finds MP. Back to Beal. MP left side. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Pass to Beal. Here's Champagnie. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
You really like to see Beal getting involved with those passes, guys. He's all about the team.
For 3, Murray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Beal. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brown, good.
Bruce Brown is never shy on the interior. This guy will attack no matter where he is.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Suns making a switch here. The 3 from MP. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 43 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Murray with it. Brown outside. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama passes the ball. Overdone. And it's Brown missing. Suns leading by 12. Booker at the elbow. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And, guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly.
MP inside. He's covered by Brown. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Shoots the 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Suns on defense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And that one's good, Boston.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Wembanyama passes to Boston. Rebound by the Suns. Pass to Iguodala. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And then for Phoenix, Champagne's checked in, and Allen subbed in for Dunn.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
So the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Pass to Messi. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Open shot by Murray. The rebound by Champagnie.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends MP to the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And the Pelicans making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Highsmith is checked in. Austin, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Allen, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Murray, good.
And we've seen so much offensive growth from Murray. He's become a guy who can have nights like this.
MP passes to Highsmith. And Beal kicks to Allen. The three from MP. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Murray up on top. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll...
Hey, yo, bad play.
MP, I think you're going to break all the records in the future. Good win. Let's keep it going. No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Oh, say does that.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. Taking a look at Indiana. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at the Suns, they know they're up against some serious competition, but they have faith in themselves and truly believe that they deserve the top spot.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Devin Booker. He's out there with MP. And it's Iguodala in at the 5, down low. And for the Jazz, Paolo Banchero is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Keontae George. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
George passes to Fox, and Fox powers it home.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Pass to MP. Oh, Fox for the steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Offensive board. George passes to Banchero. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Way to stay strong, Paolo. Not letting the foul get the better of them.
Utah shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Banchero no good on that one. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Grant, how about the meteoric rise of MP? He's reached 10,000 points.
Yeah, I mean, getting there faster than none other than LeBron James. I mean, remember LeBron broke Kareem's career points record. So I'd say MP is on a great pace.
He can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
They double him with Booker. Pass to Nesmith. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Tipped. MP, the pass to Booker. Back to MP. Launches it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Fox up top. Covered by MP. Yep, that one goes. Fox has gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The three from Banchero. He drops it from range. Banchero's got 5 now.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Fox outside. Pass to Nesmith. Banchero outside for 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Jackson finds MP. Back to Jackson. Now Booker on the wing. MP. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Nesmith. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He dropped 56 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
And it's Utah with the ball. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. The teardrop. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's George. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Outside Neesmith. The shot. George's shot is off. The Suns lead by 5. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Outside Neesmith. George outside. Pass to Fox. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Phoenix making a switch here. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Now here's MP. 12 points for him. Allen finds MP. Lets it fly. And that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 14 points for the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Grimes. Takes a 3. The Suns clear it. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Banchero's checked in for Utah. Ellis comes in for Fox. Champagnie, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Allen. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Payne. The kick out to Banchero. 3-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
They get it again.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Ellis. The 3 from Banchero. Doesn't go for him. On the wing, MP. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 17. And so it's MP making things happen for the Suns. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
We've got Paolo Banchero. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Here's Collier. From down in the low post, it goes.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
MP left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Grimes. Got a hand on it. Beal, the pass to MP. Outside for Booker. On the wing, MP. He's got 18. Booker finds MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. The long-range hit from MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Pass to Grimes. Banchero with a screen on Beal. Here's Grimes. And they recover it. Now here's Banchero. For 3, Collier knocks down the long J. Collier's got his second bucket on the night.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt, Brian. The gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Ali. Thank you.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Phoenix leading by 9. MP outside. O'Neal passes to MP. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. MP finds Booker. Utah grabs the miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Ellis. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. And here's MP from outside. Doesn't go that time. Jazz trail by 9. Over to the left wing. Here's Ellis. Off target from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Champagnie. MP outside. Booker, pass to MP. On the wing, MP. Pass to Beal. With his first shot attempt. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night.
That's Beal's wheelhouse. Catch and pop.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. From 9 feet out. Second chance effort. Collier. Collier's got 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A look at how All-Star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
Well, you look at Banchero. He's 4th in the West in terms of All-Star voting. If the game was today, he'd be starting.
And that's how it should be. His play has been All-Star starter caliber.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. Now here's Fox. He's got 6. Beal surveying the D. Poke loose. Oh, Fox with a steal. Here's Grimes. Gets the 3 ball to go. Grimes has got 6 here in the quarter.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Oh, got that one up quick. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Beal to pass to MP. And Grimes pulls it down. Jazz trail by 6. There's the triple. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Beal finds MP. Done with it. Back to MP. It's Beal on the wing. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. To the wing, right side. Beal against Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And here's MP from outside. Utah grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Grimes. From outside, off the mark. The Suns lead by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP, that one's good.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And here's George. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. George has got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Fires the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for being with us. First off,
well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
A lot of these guys deserve the votes, but there's some big names missing. Come on, America, do better.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Phoenix Suns.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got MP, also Devin Booker out there. And it's done in at the small forward position. And Banchero gets it to go.
And solid mechanics on Banchero. His motion is consistent whether he's at the top of the key or in the corner. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 8-point game. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Filipowski. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Filipowski's got his first basket. Phoenix leading by 6. MP outside. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. From deep, MP. MP gets the corner bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Nesmith. The 3 from Banchero. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jackson. Back to MP. Stolen. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. George passes to Fox. Here's Filipowski, covered by MP. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
Now MP. Give him 30. Intercepted. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Filipowski. Outside Neesmith. Three-pointer, Fox. Utah, the rebound. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Nails it from three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The Suns lead by 10. MP drives in. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Fox for 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Fox against MP. They set a pick. And it falls all over the rim and in. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Banchero. Jazz trail by 9. Here's the 3. That's good from Fox. On the assist from Banchero. Fox has got 16 points now.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside Neesmith. Back to George. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Jazz trail by 10. George outside. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. MP drives in. Booker. They get the rebound.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Count that bucket. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
From deep, MP. Second chance shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Collier. He's checked in for George. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Beal finds MP. The three. Oh, another one falls.
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Grimes' shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP with it. He's got 40 now. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Payne. Payne's got his 4th rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Fox. High arcing shot. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Now here's MP. Pass to Beal. Back to MP. The three is up. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Collier, and it's Banchero in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Payne. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Grimes' shot is off.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Shot's good by Collier. The Suns lead by 17. Pass to Beal. And here's MP. This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Payne's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
From deep, MP. It's not going to go for him. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Payne with the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Booker finds MP. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. MP. He's got 46.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Pass to Banchero. 16 feet out. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
You really can't give Banchero room anywhere. He will find a shot to take.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
The first one falls. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. And a change for the Suns. Highsmith, he's checked in for Champagnie.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Here's Banchero. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, the lift Banchero gets is unreal. Almost like he glides it in for the slam.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Booker finds MP from the arc. It's hauled in by Collier. Collier's got 4 rebounds now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
Outside Booker. Shot from the mid-range. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Suns lead by 16. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Collier. Can't get it to drop. Good D by MP. Booker, the pass to MP. From outside the arc. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Inside, here's Fox. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists tonight.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Jazz trail by 17. Nesmith with it. Dunn in his pocket. Here's Fox. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 56 in the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Pass to Banchero. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
MP shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Fox for 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
And MP with a basket on the assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 7 tonight. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 17. The 3 from Banchero. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
George outside. Back to Fox. Lots of room. It's good.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Outside Nesmith. Pure from three-point range. And here's Booker. Pass to MP. Let's go with a three. And got it! Another basket!
And he now owns the record for career 60-point games. I mean, it's shocking.
Some people already consider him the best ever to lace him up. This will continue to fuel that conversation. Fox the pass to George. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. From deep, MP. No good that time. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.
Scoring at a rate the NBA has never seen before. Good job, MP. I see you. I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay? MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Davis.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Clark, do we have a marquee matchup in this one tonight with two of the best in the West going head-to-head?
Well, I revert back to an old adage, to be the best, you got to beat the best. Between bragging rights or conference seeding, these teams know this is a high-stakes battle.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Dunn, MP out there with Booker. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 down low. The shot's good from Christie.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Down low. And Booker kicks to Jackson. No good on the 3. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Christie. To the inside. Here's Lively. That one drops for him. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Got a hand on it.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
And here are the Suns now. It's a three-point game. A nice shot by MP.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lively is screen on Booker. Alvarado with it. Working on Booker. Here's Christie. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Dunn. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Dunn. Suns moving the ball around. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Alvarado with it. Davis surveying the floor. The 8-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Here's MP. Dunn passes to MP. Booker dishes to MP. Another miss by MP.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Christie. And a miss there on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And there's Booker on the assist by MP.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Outside, Davis. Lively sets a screen for Davis. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie. Alvarado up top. Here's Lively. Guarded by Jackson. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots it up. Lively's shot is off. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Jazz in Delta Center.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And here is Davis, following the three-pointer by MP. Christie kicks to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Delano Banton's checked in for the Mavericks. And let's now go to Shams Charania. He's standing by with breaking news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Thank you, Kevin. Getting closer to the trade deadline, the Raptors have not hesitated on taking action. They made a move for a consummate professional. Chris Middleton doesn't create drama. He's a guy who just goes about his business, a terrific jump shooter, and he has the length to guard any position. He'll plug into this lineup perfectly.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Shoots. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Manton, the pass to Marshall. Outside, Davis. It's good. This game is all even.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Duran, second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. MP's got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Alvarado. Outside, Davis. Lively with the screen. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding.
To make substitutions. On the wing, MP. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
They've got Daniel Gafford. Christie is out there with Portis. And it's Prosper in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Jazz had a huge game. He contributed 61 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the miss by MP. Portis against MP. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Portis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Screen by Gafford. Here's Banton. Pass to Gafford. It's stolen. MP inside. He's got 17. Mavericks trail by 11. From beyond the arc. Hits the three-point line. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Phoenix, Jackson comes in for O'Neal, and it's done in for Booker. The three from MP. Bring it up for MP, a three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Davis. Over Jackson. Oh, the dominance of Davis.
Even when the defense is stellar, Davis still able to score the ball. That's what makes him an elite talent. He can make hard shots look easy.
And forget about finesse. This is all about the power.
Allen's checked in for Phoenix. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created, has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Now Allen following the three-point attempt by MP.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's MP following the basket by Anthony Davis. Jackson misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Marshall passes to Lively. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 10. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from MP. Another miss by MP.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Launches it. Knocks down the three ball. Marshall's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here's MP. The three. MP responds with a three of his own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Good to since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oil.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Suns.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq.
Thanks for spending half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Booker. Dunn is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's MP. And it's Iguodala in at the center position.
Love the awareness from MP, showing a willingness to get his teammates involved.
Mavericks trail by 12. Now Alvarado. Pass to Lively. Outside, Davis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. 6 to shoot. Pass to Davis. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Booker.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
A 3 from MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 26 points.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Marshall. Out to the wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis, that's for 2. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Iguodaro. The 3 from MP. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Not loose. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Dallas. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, right now for the Suns, they know they're up against some fierce competition, but they believe in themselves and believe that they belong in the top spot.
Here's Christie. He has 7. And Devin Booker pulls it down. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 30.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Christie. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Portis, he's checked in for Davis. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And a change for the Suns. Beal's checked in for Dunn. Over in the corner, Portis. Over Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Portis has got 11 points.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Phoenix.
The 3 from MP. Cans it from downtown.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Banton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Jackson. Booker outside. And here's MP for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker. MP left side. Beal the pass to MP. On the wing, Booker.
2 minutes.
Over Christie. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 12 points for him.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Outside Portis. Lively a screen on Jackson. And a wide open look for Portis. Over Jackson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
1:11 left in the 3rd. Pass to Christie. To the wing. Side, Portis over Jackson. Portis can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 23. MP finds Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. With the second effort, Iguodala, no good. Dallas shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's Banton. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Banton's got 9 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now, here's MP. He's covered closely, and the basket is good.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Banton, covered by MP. Here's the three. Banton's shot is off. The three from MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night from past the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. MP getting it done for the Suns. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance.
I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players, so I think it's a good thing overall.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Hood Schifino in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The three from another one goes. Incredible.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scores this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Pass to Hood Schifino. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Banton. Here's Hood Schifino. Good on the three-point shot. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. The three from MP. It's rebounded by Dallas. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hood Schifino. Lets it fly. From the top of the key, he buries it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Kicks it out to MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 46 points.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Hood Schifino. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Suns. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Banton, that's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
MP left side. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Hood Schifino. Down low. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Banton. Portis the screen. Lets it go from deep. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. MP dishes to Beal. MP kicks to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. MP passes to Beal. Off target from three-point range. Dallas shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
The Suns shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many. One that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Allen's checked in for the Suns. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis, the pass to Alvarado. To the middle. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
The 3 from MP. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. MP's got 55. Alvarado with it. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Yo, I think I just saw Jack Nicholson. Can you get me an autograph?
basketball giveaway is just around the corner. Be sure you get out the game early. Our first 3,000 fans will receive a Lakers basketball. The National Basketball Association and Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to end the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations, leave rules to adhere partially, security, or any staff member. And coming up, it's DDD. Come support the purple and gold, and you'll be leaving with your very own Lakers DDD.
Up next, the Suns take it. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson. And two smart teams here, Doris, with a lot of experience.
Yeah, you get the understanding from coaches that veterans win for a reason in this league. They're not going to be surprising each other. They're going to understand it's about execution and making shots, playing quality defense, something about playing with teams that have experience.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got MP. Royce O'Neal is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. Hits the trifecta.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Lakers. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Here's Dunn, and that one is hammered home.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a three-point game. Jackson, pass to Vanderbilt. Jackson, the screen. Fires for 3. Vanderbilt, no good. Jackson against MP. Embiid. Rebounded by the Lakers. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I can go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's the Lakers on the break. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Booker. For 3, O'Neal. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Jackson against MP. Nifty move. The kick to Durant. Launches a 3. Durant with another miss.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection. Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks was tremendous. He added 55 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's MP, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 7 points.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Outside Stevenson. Saric a screen on Booker. Stevenson's shot is good. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thank you, B.A. Things are happening for Philly in the 76ers front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They've brought in a player who can make an immediate impact in Jaren Jackson. This organization believes he can be the anchor of their defense going forward. Not just a rim protector, though. He challenges shots everywhere. They can be more excited about this.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Puts it up, and there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Durant. 1:36 left now in the first quarter. Here's Stevenson. Off target at the rim. The Suns lead by 4. And here's MP from outside. On target from range.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Dosunmu outside. Outside Durant. Lets it fly. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. It's stolen by Saric. And here they come. Up ahead. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Lakers trail by 8. Dosunmu outside. Down low.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one. The Suns making a switch here. And so Jackson nails both of them. Phoenix leading by 6. To the inside. Champagnie. De Silva with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson against Booker. The 3 ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. For Los Angeles. Durant comes in for Williams. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. MP comes in for Pippen. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Dosunmu. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And that one's good. Dosunmu's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Bradley Beal, Devin Booker out there with MP. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Iguodaro in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Knocks down the triple.
You just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple. Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them. Holiday, a screen on Booker. Back to Holiday. From deep. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
Because of his frame, Drew Holiday can be a terror on the interior. Boy, you can't avoid the contact there.
Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Stevenson comes in for Dosunmu. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Suns. Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. Here's MP. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. And again, the Lakers no good. Phoenix leading by 4. Inside, here's Embiid. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Embiid's got 6.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Stevenson on the wing. Booker defending. Durant for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Durant's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Suns. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Devin Booker.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk from the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Stevenson. Again, the Lakers score.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Embiid. Dunn outside. To the middle. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
2 strong points from Embiid. His M.O. is to own the painted area.
Stevenson with the ball. Embiid's there.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Well, the Suns shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. No good from the wing. And the Lakers shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Durant, no good. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes him pay at the other end.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Phoenix out in front, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some. And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Jaren Jackson Jr., a nice new piece of the puzzle. Modern big, can play a support role for you, and he can take over.
Not enough people talk about him. Every franchise is looking for guys like JJJ. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Dario Saric is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Kevin Durant, then it's Jackson, and it's Stevenson in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Saric outside. Fires the 3, and it's Phoenix for the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. MP, the pass to Dunn. MP with it. Back to Booker. Pass to MP. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And Booker the bucket on the assist by MP. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Durant surveying the D. Up and over Dunn. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Embiid.
Stevenson with a rebound. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to Jackson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the paint. Back to MP. Jack's up a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Durant. The three is up. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Saric. Stevenson up top. Booker defending. And here's Saric for 3. And Booker pulls it down.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Outside Durant. Saric outside. Back to Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
MP outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Booker against Stevenson. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. O'Neal sinks the tray. O'Neal's got 8.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Durant takes it in, and the shot goes in. Durant's got 19 points. Phoenix leading by 4. The drive by MP. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Stevenson, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside Durant. Back to Stevenson. 4-3. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP. Muscling it home. MP.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Dosunmu outside. Outside Stevenson. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
That's his second personal foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to De Silva. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on it.
Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. The Suns making a switch here. Here's MP. Drains the triple. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And so in the game for Phoenix, they've got MP, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Champagnie at the power forward spot. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
MP, the pass to Booker. Back to MP. Lets the three fly. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. MP's got 36 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
MP against Holiday. Pass to Dosunmu. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we
do. That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good, and technology always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Embiid can't hit. Lakers trail by 17. Outside Stevenson from the top of the key. Rebounded by Dunn.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 39.
All night. He just won't let up.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. Stevenson, the pass to Saric. Jackson outside. Pass to Stevenson. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. MP against Jackson. MP no good. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
On the wing, Durant. Defended by Dunn. Durant inside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside. And there's Saric on the assist from Jackson. Saric has got his first bucket in this one.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
but they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Down low. O'Neal passes to MP. Outside Booker. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Durant finds Jackson, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
And here's MP from outside, offline. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the match.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.